Remember the mixed berry patch? Well, folks have been asking for a follow-up now that it is March and we've had this kind of false spring. I want to show you what's going on here in this berry patch. Now we have several types of berries in here, and they're different seasonal berries. And again, as we've shown in the other video, there'll be a link in the description to the show notes for the previous video. These were planted out here in this kind of nook. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead, and we're going to show you how this has progressed and some of the challenges that I have that I can improve upon, and you can too. So this is a mixed berry patch. You'll see a little bit of grass growing in it, and you'll see this particular berry coming up here, but the leaves are kind of burned out. We had kind of a false spring that kind of gave us some sprouts. You can see the little buds and stuff, and then they kind of nipped it. But I think it's going to be okay. You can see a couple different kinds of raspberries and blackberries and such. Now what this bed needs is a good thick layer of mulch. Now berries can be in a more acidic environment, and being acidic, they can actually have, you can just put wood chip mulch down there and you can just smother all of this possible grass that's in here. I want to show you some interesting factors. Do you see how this kind of splays out? Now there's a red bud in there, and we're using the red bud as a trellis. But how it kind of splays out, it makes it hard for somebody to push a mower through here or ride a mower through here. Being that we have this much area, somebody mows it. Somebody's sitting on a mower and mow it. So what I could probably do is come out here and get the mower and then kind of see what I'm looking at as far as these little things coming out. Now there's not that many thorns on things, but again, when we design our growing areas, we want to make sure they're easy to maintain, because if you can just mow this edge, then come through and hoe it, because we're going to have a little bit of spreading. That's what blackberries tend to do. A little bit of spreading here. We can hoe it out, take up all those little berries that are spreading and plant them someplace else. But we can also come through here and nice, thick, beautiful mulch to give that an edge. It's not too bad overall, but we're going to give that edge. One of the mistakes that I made is I used a string. I'm going to redo the trellis on this to actually use a big thick piece of wire so that we can have all of the berries espalier on a single line. Because again, like we described in the previous videos, this space is about vertical growing space, not about spreading out, because we really don't have a lot of room. We're really creating a nook and getting the most of space that's limited rather than a destination. So you come down here to pick berries, but you're not going to get very intense. Everything's going to grow up high. Now we can go as high as the fences, but we won't be able to reach it to pick it. So again, if we can get a wire in place, or even an upside down triangle, like a trellis that goes upside down, we can grow to keep our vertical space, but still make it easy for somebody on a riding lawnmower to go down the edges to mow. Now, could we mulch this out more so that there's less mowing required? Yes, we could. Mulching it out thicker, maybe going 4 foot wide off the center here on both sides and mulching the hell out of it. Yes, that would make it easier to pick out the spreading, because we don't want this to spread really wide. We don't want a berry patch. We want a berry kind of a growing food wall. And then we can also kind of eliminate some of this tall grass that cannot be reached by someone on a mower. And the tall grass is there because nobody wants to string trim it at the risk of hurting the berry plants. So that's been a quick update on this mixed berry hedge, I guess. I guess it's almost a hedge. And some of the things we're going to do to improve it. I hope you'll get out and try the different things that we're showing you, because what'll happen is you'll find how things can work great for your environment. We already have great greens on here. This microclimate is working out. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to have early berries, mid berries, late berries, lots of wonderful, tasty berries in this particular area. And we've got probably, 26 feet in an area that otherwise would be difficult to grow in, that's now going to be productive. I'm Justin Hitt with Prosperity Homestead. If you have questions about what we're covering here, or if you have a particular place in the Mid-Atlantic region you'd like me to tour and give commentary about what they can do to improve or what they're doing very well, be sure to put it in the comments below, or visit me at www.prosperityhomestead.com. mulching.org.